My name is Jennifer. Thank you for coming to your mat. Thank you for coming to this space to take part in this practice. We have 75 minutes to take a journey into power together. The theme of today's practice I am going to take from Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart for today, July 22nd. Take a trip. I met 3 women at the Ojo Caliente hot springs in New Mexico. 2 were in their 50s, 1 was in her 60s. They splashed around in the mineral water in the steam pool. They looked happy and alive. We only live 2 hours away, but twice a year we come here to gather. It heals us, renews us, sends us back to our lives changed. Is there some place you'd like to travel to? Do you have time off from work, time that you could use creatively? Do you have a long weekend coming up? How would you like to spend that? Vacations and trips are important. They give us a chance to get away, see someplace new, rest, and refresh our spirits. Trips often synchronize with growth and change in our lives. They celebrate what we've been through or what we're going through. A trip can correlate with a new leg on our journey or in spiritual growth. Often when we feel the urge to travel, it's connected to a deeper urge, the urge to go somewhere on our path, somewhere new on our path. Recognize the desire in your heart to travel and see new horizons. Then honor it, for it reveals your desire to touch new horizons in your life. And with that spiritual focus, we will be focusing physically on our feet during this practice. Because your feet are what you need, what you use to travel forward in your journey. Let's begin. Child's pose. And during this practice, I can offer hands-on assists, not as a way of fixing you or making you right or making you wrong. Hands-on assisting is a way for us to co-create this shared yoga experience. If you would like to participate in receiving hands-on assist, please raise your hand so that I can see, and I will honor that. I see you, thank you. All together, breathe in. All together, breathe out. Do that one more time. Fullest exhale. Downward facing dog. Look at your toes. Spread your 10 toes. Good. Soften your knees and press your heels down. Good. Walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll. Clasping opposite elbows. Look down between your feet at the back wall. Spread your 10 toes. Ground down through your heels. Extended mountain. Hands to heart center. We'll open this morning's practice with the sound of 3 ohms. Extended mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog, press your toes into the floor. Downward facing dog, look at your toes at the back of your mat. Soften your knees energetically, send your heels down, and then soften your knees again. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Look forward, jump to your thumbs. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, heels down, fingers reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. High push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. See your feet. Spread your 10 toes. Take one more breath in. Let it go. Look forward, jump to your thumbs. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain, reach up, look up, full breath. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, high push-up, low push-up. Upward facing dog, press the tops of your feet down. Downward facing dog, see your toes. 2 breaths, fill up. So good, let it go. Another huge inhale. Bigger exhale. Look forward, jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, high, low. Upward facing dog, connecting your toes to the floor. Downward facing dog, see your toes. 2 breaths in. Out. Good, again. Empty. Step or hop to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, lift your toes, lift your fingers. Exhale, fold. Good, halfway lift. Flow. Up dog, breathe it in. Down dog, see your feet. 2 breaths in. Looking at your toes. All the things your toes have gotten you through. 1 more. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Thunderbolt. Chair. Sit down deep. Good. Reach high. Yeah, now lift your toes. Good, Jules. Yeah, lift and spread your 10 toes as you sit deeper. Into your heels. Sit low. So good. Everybody breathe in. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, high to low. Good, Andrea. Tops of your feet down. Good. Downward facing dog. See your toes. Warrior 1, right side. Good. Root your heels down. Now take your right foot wide. Okay. Wide. Good. Dig down through your right heel. Reach your arms up. Look up. Breathe in. Vinyasa. Flow. Good. Warrior 1, left side. Focusing on your feet. Taking your left foot wide. Good. Press down through the right pinky toe edge of your right foot. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, flow. Upward facing dog. Full breath in, toes pressed down. Downward facing dog. See your toes. 2 breaths. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Big toes touch. Thunderbolt. So strong, y'all. Breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Big inhale. Fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, toes pressed down. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, right foot forward. Yeah, take your right foot wide, good. Press down to the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Bend deeper into your right knee. So good. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, flow. High to low. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Taking your left foot wide. Making space. Charting your journey through the bottoms of your feet. Press down through the right pinky toe edge of your right foot. Good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, flow. High to low, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths. So good. Step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Big toes touch, thunderbolt. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. So good, Marty. Up dog, toes press down. Yeah, down dog, see your toes. Warrior one, right side, 1 breath. Root your feet, send your eyes up. Vinyasa. Each breath is a journey through your feet, pose by pose. Warrior one, left foot forward. Taking your feet wide, your journey wide. Reach up, fill up. Let it go. Right back down. Yeah, this is your journey into your power. See your toes. Each breath is a choice. Each pose is a choice, right? Part of the journey. Bend your knees, jump to your thumbs. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Thunderbolt. Fold. Halfway lift. Flow, high to low. Your journey, nobody else's. Up dog, toes down, down dog, see your feet. Warrior one, right side, step forward. 1 breath, rise. Exhale, flow. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, left foot forward. Rise, fill, flow. High to low. Big inhale, up dog. Big exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg. Bend your knee, stack your hips, and stay here and take a couple of knee circles before you come into flip dog or whatever variation you're normally in by now. Stay here, check it out, and then decide, do you want to flip? If you want to flip, ground your heels down, look at your right thumb, spread the fingers on your right hand. Yeah, root your heels down more to lift your hips higher. 2 more breaths. Downward facing dog. Side plank, right hand down. Lift your top leg. Press your top foot up towards the ceiling. Flex your top foot. 2 more breaths. Downward facing dog. Good work, y'all. Lift your left leg and stay here. And take some knee circles, stack your hips, spread your toes, and then you choose to flip or to stay. knowing that you'll be here for a few breaths to explore your choice on your journey. 2 more breaths. So good. Side plank. Other side. Create your side plank. Lift your top leg, flex your top foot. Spread the fingers on your top hand. 2 more big breaths. Down dog. All together, big breath in. Make some noise, let it go. Do that again. So good for the soul. Yes. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. And take your feet wide. Dig your right heel down. Press your left heel up towards the ceiling and towards the back wall. Good. Shoulder blades down away from your ears. Hands to heart center. Twist to the right. Good. Really press your palms in towards one another. Lift your left hamstring up towards the ceiling. Press it up. Yeah, see how that engages your back foot? Heck yes. For 3. 1, 2, 3. Warrior 2. Good. Big bend. So strong. Shoulders down. Reverse your warrior, go up, go back. Extended side angle. Take your fingers to the floor to a block. Big bend in your right knee. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back body. Spread the fingers on your top hand. Good. For 3. 1. Huge breath in. Huge breath out. 2. Yes. Another breath. 1 more for bonus. Vinyasa high to low. Good work. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Crescent lunge, left foot forward. And keeping your feet wide, give yourself more space to experience your journey. Press your right heel up and back. Good. Hands to heart center. Twist left. Pressing palm into palm. Good. Shoulder blades together. Right hamstring up towards the ceiling. So good. For 3. 1, 2, 3. Warrior 2. Good. Shoulders down. Good. Root down through your left heel. Reverse your warrior up and back. Extended side angle, left side. Good. Reach through your top hand. Lean back, shoulder blades squeeze. 1, 2. 1 more huge inhale. Vinyasa, let it go. High to low, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All together, breathe in. All together, let it go. Bend your knees, jump to your thumbs. So good. Halfway lift, forward fold. Thunderbolt, sit low. Hands to heart center. Twist to the right. And then sit low. Good. Open your arms or stay. We're here for 3. 1, 2, 3. Thunderbolt. Take a breath in. Forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift. Fold. Thunderbolt. Hands to heart center. Twist left. Good. Sit low. Press your hands into your hands or reach floor to ceiling. 1, 2, 3. Thunderbolt. Breathe in. Fold forward. Exhale. Split your feet apart, about hips width distance. If you want to take them wider, take your feet out to the edges of your mat. Grab your big toes with your first 2 fingers. Pull up on your toes as you press your toes down into your fingers. Drop your head and create some tension in your biceps, your triceps. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Big bend in your elbows to create this. Big bend in your knees. So good, everyone. Release your big toes. Slide your hands all the way underneath your feet. Toes up to your wrist creases. Drop your head. Shake it, yes. Shake it, no. So good. Take 2 steps forward. Take 2 steps backwards. Release your hands from underneath your feet and then take crow if that's in your practice. If crow, the arm balance is not in your practice, do not fear. Forearm plank is here for you. Dolphin is here for you. Yogi squat is always here for you. Choose your pose. And keep your eyes open. Don't miss this journey. We're here for 5. 1, 2. If you're in forearm plank, pull your belly button into your spine. Good. Drop your hips 3 inches. Yes. 3, 4, 5. Vinyasa. High to low. Good work, y'all. Each choosing your own journey. Literally, physically, spiritually. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Extended mountain. Hands to heart center. Good. Set your eyes out here. Find one thing to look at that's not moving, which may be a challenge in a plain wall. I get it. Eagle, right side. Okay, land eagle in your body and then lift the toes on your standing leg. Getting connected to your foundation, the source of your journey, through your feet. And then come back to your breath. Good. One more. Switch. Lift the toes on your standing foot. Spread them. 2 more breaths. Switch. Root your standing heel down. And lift the toes on your standing foot. Switch. Your gaze steady. Standing heel down, standing toes up. So good. Release. Standing leg raise, right side. Grab your shin or your big toe or the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Open your right leg to the right, extend your left arm out to the left, and wake up the toes on your right foot. Yes. Wake up the fingers on your left hand. Yes. 2 more breaths. So good. Toes alive. Come back to center. Kick your right foot forward. Reach your hands up. See your toes. Make them come alive. Airplane. Right leg back. Arms back. Right toes alive and spread. Yes, left toes are alive and soft on the earth. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the block. Stack your right hip up and over. Stomp down through your left foot. Lift your right leg. Pull your right toes towards your face. Yes. Spread your toes. Reach your right fingers to the ceiling. From the center of you, the pit of your belly button, express out through your hands and feet for 5. 1, 2, lift higher. 3, 4, 5. Release. Good work. Slow. Good work. Standing leg raise, other side. Take your big toe, your shin, pinky toe, edge of your foot. Send the signal to your left toes. Yes. Open up. Reach right. Look right. Come back to center. Kick forward. Reach up. So good. Toes spreading. Yes. Airplane. Left leg back. Arms back. Fingers spread. Connect to your breath. I hear you. Hands to heart center. Half moon. Stomp down through your right leg. Soften your right knee. Pull your left toes towards your face. Yes. Spread the fingers on your left hand. Yes. And again, from the center of you, the pit of your belly button, express out. Heck yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Good work. Heck yes. Dancer pose, right side. Set your eyes out in front. Good. Grab the inside of your right foot with your right hand. And create space between your left fingers and your right toes. Spread the toes on your right foot. Soften your standing knee. And now lift the toes on your standing foot. Release and switch. Left hand, left foot. Now connect your brain to your left toes. Spread your left toes. And then connect your brain to your standing foot. Lift the toes on your standing foot. Switch. Now take this second round of dancer from your feet, from the full awareness that you just had of both feet. Kicking your foot into your hand, lifting the toes on your standing foot. Switch. From your feet, where you begin every journey, one step at a time. Connect to your toes. Spread them, lift them. Yes. Release. Tree. Connect one foot to the other leg. Press into your center line. Reach your hands up. Send your eyes up. Lift the toes on your standing leg. Switch. Good work. Center line. Connect to your toes. One set pressing into your leg. The other set of toes, lift them up towards the ceiling with your eyes. Release. Step your way to the top of your mat. Get connected to your feet. Lift and spread your 10 toes and then put them lightly back down. So good, y'all. Extended mountain, reach up, breathe in, fold forward, let it go. Halfway lift, vinyasa. See your toes. Up dog, press them down. Down dog, see them again. Step your right foot forward, triangle. Soften your knees. Soften your toes. For 3, 1, 2, 3. Come up, side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Take your feet wider than you ever have. Take your feet wider than you ever have. And then spread your toes and soften your knees. And let your head be heavy. And then put your attention on the pinky toe edges of your feet. Press those down and away. Come up to standing. Pyramid pose, point your right toes forward. Shorten and widen your stance. Press your left heel down. Soften your knees. Soften your toes. Twisting triangle, left fingers to the block or the floor, you choose. Connect to your heels, dig them down. Good, dig them down and then soften your knees. Very good. For 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog. Connect your toes down. Good. Downward facing dog. See your feet. Triangle, left foot forward. Soft knees, lightness in your toes. 3 more huge breaths. Shoulder blades pull together, so good. Another huge breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, side facing wide-legged forward fold or goddess squat or skandasana. Connect to your feet. Goddess squat, lift your toes and then alternate, lift your heels. Getting connected to your feet as part of your journey. Side facing wide-legged forward fold, lift your heels, lift your toes. Skandasana, make your heels really heavy as you shift from side to side. All from your feet. Good, so good. Breathing in, breathing out. Heck yes. Pyramid, left toes forward. Feet wide. Heels heavy. Head heavy. Look at your right big toe. And press your right heel down. Twisting triangle. Right fingers to the earth or a block. Dig your heels down. Soften your knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flow. High to low. Upward facing dog, toes down. Downward facing dog, see your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out. Five yogi push-ups or 5 frog hops or 5 donkey kicks. You choose. 5 push-ups, 5 hops, 5 kicks. With your attention on your toes, supporting you. Heck yes. Heck yes. And when you're complete, oh, so good, Andrea. Lower all the way down when you're complete, when you've gotten your 5, and rest a cheek on your mat. Heck yes. Locust pose. Lift your hands, your heart, your feet. Press out into my shins. Now flex your feet. Yes, flex them more. Yes. 1, 2, 3. So strong. 4, 5. Lower all the way down. So good. Take a breath in. Let it go. Locust, second set. Yeah, squeeze. Squeeze into center. Good. Flex your feet. Lift up. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. Floor bow. Bend your knees. Grab one or both feet, ankles or shins. Flex your feet. Yes. Squeeze into center. Squeeze. Squeeze into me. Dial your toes in. Yeah, flex. Ah, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. Good work. Good work. Floor bow. Last one. Second one. Rise up. Squeeze in towards center. So squeeze in towards me. Squeeze in towards me. Good. Flex your feet. Yeah. Good. 1, 2, kick your feet into your hands. 3, pull on your feet with your hands. 4, yes. 5, good work. Slowly release. Sway your feet from side to side. Let it go. Bring your big toes to touch at the back of your mat. And take your hands to your mat so that your thumbs are by your bottom ribs. Hands on your mat, palms down, thumbs by your bottom ribs. Take your hands out a little bit wider, so pinky fingers are at the edges of your mat or wider. Okay, press the tops of your feet down so much, upward facing dog, that your thighs are off the ground, your knees are off the ground through pressing your feet down more. Yes, shoulder blades back. 1, 2, 3, downward facing dog. Good work, everyone. I see that in your feet, through your feet. Come down to your knees, camel pose. From your feet, decide, do you want to tuck your toes? Do you want to untuck your toes? Toes are tucked, dig them down. Untucked toes, press them down. Hands to the small of your back. Lift up, lean back. And then connect to your toes with your mind. Active toes, either tucked or untucked. Good, we're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out, sit on your heels, untuck your toes, sit on your heels, rest. Yeah, if you want to popcorn out your toes, do that. Camel, second round. And then you choose to keep tucked, to untuck, to switch, to keep the same. Come at the second camel from your feet. And then come out and rest. Good work. And once you have rested, come over onto your back and set up bridge pose. Lay on your back. Knees bent. Can you touch your heels with the tips of your middle fingers? From there, dig your heels down, lift your hips up, and then energetically drag your heels in towards your bottom. You can stay here or interlace your hands underneath you. Wiggle your shoulder blades together, squeeze them, arm bones down into the floor, hips up to the ceiling. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. We have 6 rounds of bridge. You were just there. Or wheel. If wheel is in your practice and you want to take it, go there. If wheel is not in your practice, you would take your hands on either sides of your ears, hands wide. Press down into the floor with your palms so much, your feet down so much. Rise up, press everything else up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Bridge or wheel number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reclined butterfly pose. Press your heels together. Press your toes together. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Check in. Feel. Happy baby. Grab the pinky toe edges of your feet. Press your head down. Press your tailbone down. Good. Release your feet up towards the ceiling. Pull your toes back towards your face as you press your heels up. Reach your fingers for your toes. Crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower one leg to a hover. Flex both feet. Good. Reach for that extended leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug your knees in. 30, 60 legs. You can put your hands into your tailbone to give you some cushion. Press your heels up. Pull your toes towards your face. Yes. Lower your legs 30 degrees. 60 degrees. Hover your heels 2 inches up off the floor. Look at your toes. See them. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. 4 more. Lower down 30. 60. Hover your feet. Look at your toes. Pull them back towards your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Lower down 30. 60. Hover your feet. Look at your toes. Pull them towards your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Head down, legs up. Second to last one. Lower 30. Yes. 60. Hover your feet. Take your feet apart and together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Legs up. Lower down 30. 60. Hover your feet. Look at your toes. Flutter kick your toes or crisscross them. You choose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees in. Yogi bicycles for 40. Interlace your hands behind the nape of your neck. Flex your feet. Cross, twist, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flex your feet. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Rock and roll up to high boat. 3 high boats, 3 low boats. Each one is a 5 count. High boat number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low boat. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full body stretch. Full body stretch. And then come into your favorite pigeon pose. You can come through down dog, to get to traditional pigeon, or you can stay on your back and take reclined half pigeon. Reclined half pigeon, flex both feet, spread all 10 toes. Traditional pigeon, press your extended leg down or tuck your back toes. You choose, good. Switch sides. Reclined half pigeon, spread all 10 toes. Good. Flex your feet. Good. Press the back of your head down. Make your way out of half pigeon and into frog. Everybody can turn to the left side of their mat. Fold up the edges of your mat to cushion your knees or use the full width of your mat. You want to take one knee off your mat, go for it. Take a block, put a block underneath your pelvis or your chest if you want some extra support while you're here in frog. Good. Flex your feet a lot. Flex your feet, bringing the inner arch, yes, edge of your toes, yes, to the earth. Yes, and with that sensation, bring your forearms down to the floor, rest your chest on a block, your head on a block. We're here for 90 seconds. The timer has already started. Keep connecting back to your feet as the sensations of frog come up. Let the sensations come up. Keep coming back to your feet. And on this journey in frog, notice where you can soften. With your mind's eye, look around in your body, right? Look around in your body. What do you notice? Take 5 more breaths. Breathing in for 5. Out for 6. Alternate your attention between your breath count and your flexed feet. Good. Slowly come out of frog, slowly, into seated single leg extension. Good work, y'all. Seated single leg extension. And come at this from your feet. Dig your heel down on your extended leg. Press the foot into your thigh. Press it. Soften. Switch sides. Dig the heel down on your extended leg. Press your foot into your thigh. Soften. Seated forward fold. Dig your heels down. Soften your knees. Fold forward. Reverse tabletop. Hands back by your hips. Bend your knees, press your heels down. Lift your hips up. Look at the back wall. Good for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower all the way down. Fish pose. Hands underneath your sit bones. Take your elbows and forearms to the floor. Lift your chest up. Press your elbows down, lift your chest up. Lift. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up and out of fish, and then pick your inversion to go upside down. Simple inversion, lie on your back, take the block, put it underneath your tailbone, and send your legs up to the ceiling. That's waterfall pose. If you have any other inversion that's part of your practice and you want to take that, by all means, take it. This is your journey. We're here for 2 minutes. Good. Forearm stand, press your elbows down. Good. Bottom ribs in. Yes. I just got back from a long trip. And when I'm at home, I'm constantly doing for others, making things, planning for the future. When I take a trip, I'm taken away from all of my tools. So I cannot make things for others. I cannot do for others. I can only see and enjoy for myself. And that kind of recharging is vital for my teaching, for my creativity, for everything. So I thank you for making choices for yourself on your mat today, for your own journey, to recharge yourself. to stimulate yourself, to do for yourself. Five big breaths, in and out. Yeah, in for 5, out for 6. Slowly come down out of your inversion. Remove the block if you have one underneath you. Take a full body stretch. Hug one or both knees into your chest and take a supine twist. And when you get into the pose, take 5 breaths. After you reach your 5th exhale, switch. 5 breaths. For you, as part of your journey. When you reach your 5th exhale on this side, take reclined butterfly. And then move your body into your final resting pose for today's practice. I invite you to get big, to take up space. Take in the biggest breath you've taken in all day. Open your mouth, sigh it out. I'll come around and I'll place a cool lavender towel on your forehead. If this is something you do not want, bring one hand to your belly. I see you. Thank you. Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Take another whole body stretch. And then roll to one side and pause here. Make a list of 3 things that you are grateful for from the last time you took a trip. And 3 things that you're grateful for when you're at home. Slowly come up to an easy seat at the top of your mat. Take your hands together at your heart center. And we'll seal this morning's journey into your power with the sound of 3 ohms. Thumb knuckles to your forehead center, and together we bow. I thank each and every one of you for making the journey from doing whatever it was you were doing before you came to your mat, to actually getting on your mat, to doing this practice, to connecting to your feet, to your breath, for taking part in your own journey with full awareness. I see you. I see what it took. Yoga snaps for each and every one of you. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you, Marty. Thank you, everyone in this space. Go forth and have a wonderful Saturday. Move